What is up, everyone? Welcome to the podcast for the fit and successful, the secrets of the fit and successful. So, episode 1, we're going to start it off with the single most important piece of advice I can give you if you want to be successful, and that is to start now, start early, working on your mindset. So, I think a lot of people get mindset wrong. They simply they kind of link mindset to motivation, right? They see mindset, they see motivation as the same thing. If I'm motivated, if I'm out there crushing it every day, that's got to be my mindset. But that is a very easy way to kind of fall apart quickly. If you want to succeed in anything you are doing, be it fitness, business, anything in life, you have to understand that mindset is a much broader topic than just motivation. Motivation will ebb and flow, and what's going to carry you through that is having a killer mindset, right? Your mindset carries you through the lows. Your mindset is enhanced by the highs, but it has to be separate from motivation. See, it's multifaceted. So when we look at mindset, the simplest way I can put this is start thinking of mindset as everything in your life that you want to happen. You got to overcome fear. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to unautomate your excuses. And when you're thinking of things in terms of motivation, these aren't the things that pop into your head. So when we talk about mindset, overcoming fear is maybe the first one I'll bring up. If you want to be successful, you cannot be afraid of failure, right? Failure and fear go hand in hand. But so do success and failure. You see, if you want to be successful, you have to be okay with failing. But if you fear failing, then you're never going to be successful. So we have to eliminate fear, and we have to eliminate fear from your mindset. I'm on a live right now. It's my first one. It's my first podcast. Is everything going to go right? No, but I'm doing it. See, if I was afraid of failing, I might say, I'm not going to do this. I might sit back. I might say, you know what? I don't want to fail at it, so I'm not even going to try. And I know there will be plenty of issues that go into making these podcasts, but I know I'm going to get better as I go because I'm going to keep trying, because I'm not afraid of failure. And that's the mindset that goes into being successful. So anything in life, you're going to run into that. And it's just our natural tendency as humans. We don't want to fail because we want to safeguard ourselves. And so that fear holds us back. So getting rid of that is the first part of mindset that I like to focus on. Whenever someone comes to me and let's say their goal is just to even lose 10 pounds, I want to quickly dive into what is holding you back? What are you scared of when it comes to losing those 10 pounds? And a lot of the times what you'll find is they're afraid that they're going to try and it's not going to work. And that's the misconception, right? If you try and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean it's over. It just means you figured out one part that doesn't work for you. There are so many other ways it could work for you. And the quicker you find out the things that aren't working for you, the faster you're going to find the things that do. And that's the same in life, in business, in anything. The quicker you find out what things in life you don't enjoy, what things in life just aren't working for you, the faster you're going to get to your true purpose. So by fearing and never starting, you're literally holding yourself back and restricting yourself from reaching that full potential. So that's why you have to be honest with yourself. And that's kind of the second piece. If you are really honest with yourself and you kind of unautomate the excuses that you're telling yourself on a daily basis, you can get to the true root of what's holding you back, right? When I was younger, I could easily just pass off the idea of fitness by saying, I'm genetically small. I'm a small guy, I'm skinny, I can't put on weight. And I could tell myself that, and I would tell myself that so much, it becomes my narrative, it becomes your story, it becomes your identity. And that's very dangerous because our identities are malleable. You see, we think that we are something, and therefore we are. But what we don't realize in that is that we can think that we are anything and become anything by the same way that we limit ourselves. So if you're going to sit there and say, I am stuck at this level in life because that's who I am, right? I'm the guy who's just kind of fit. I'm the guy who just does okay at my job. If you identify as that, you'll always stay there. So if we start first with, hey, I might not be super fit, but if you start saying to yourself, I am the fit guy. I am the guy who's going to lose all this weight. I am the guy who's going to win a fitness competition. I am the guy who's successful at my job. I am the guy who is dominant in my industry. Then you start becoming that. So if we eliminate fear and we get honest with ourselves and we unautomate the excuses that are holding us back, we start to unlock this potential that is within us that no one would ever know was there, that we don't know was there. And it's in every single one of us. There's no excuse. No one here is special because everyone's special. It's a famous quote from The Incredibles, right? You know, if everyone was special, then no one would be. But what we miss there is everyone's special. There's only just a few people who choose to let it come out. You know, because it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. You've heard that again and again and again, but it's true. But the thing they're not saying is it's not impossible for anyone. It's just hard. And people don't like to do the hard things. So realizing that it is possible and you are special, that makes it even more, it makes it even more tragic that so many people don't choose to go after that. So change your mindset. Realize that your fear of whatever it is, failure, judgment, what people are going to think is holding you back, right? And your lies that you are telling yourself that have become your identity, that those excuses that have become automated, the minute anything comes up, that's immediately what you snap to, those are holding you back. You've created mediocrity. You didn't start mediocre. You started special, and you created mediocrity for yourself because you shied away from doing things that would make you special, that would make you stand out. And you did that because you were scared of being judged. You were scared of failing at something and then someone laughing at you or judging you for that. But guess what? Go out there, try something, fail at it and have people laugh at you. And guess what? You'll realize it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. In fact, it's almost comical when you get to the other side of it and you see oh, I did something and it didn't work. And you watch people judge you or say stuff about it. And you're like, I was scared of this all this time. That's ridiculous. There was never a reason to be scared. So you got to move from fear to confidence. You have to move from negativity to positivity. You have to move from want to gratitude for what you already have. These are the kind of mindset shifts that the successful in life implore, and it works. So, you want to be successful. The simplest thing I can say, it's not wake up at 4:30. It's not read a book every day. Yeah, all of these things help, but you can do all of that, and you can be negative, and you can act out of fear, and you can act out of pure want and zero gratitude, and nothing will ever come to you. And that's the tough truth. That's the tough truth that no one's going to tell you, right? You can act the part, but if you're not living the lifestyle, if you're not tuned in to the mindset, none of it's going to have any results. You have to truly become what you want to be. You can't just pretend to be what you want to be. Success isn't tangible. Success is a state of mind. See, successful people will be successful in whatever they do. And we see this, right? Everyone will tell you a millionaire will become a millionaire in any other company they touch because they have unlocked that part of their mind that tells them, I understand the work I need to put in. I understand that acting in this way will deliver results. And because they understand what other people don't in that aspect, they're able to bring success to all aspects of their life. They understand the ebbs and flows of success. They understand the cycles you go through mentally as you're dealing with setbacks and wins. But they understand this because they started somewhere. And the sooner you start, the better. If I could tell myself, younger me, something, it would be start failing sooner. Because the minute I started trying and failing sooner, the minute I let go of fear was the minute I started to see momentum in my business, in my fitness, in everything in my life. So it's a lifelong challenge, guys. It doesn't stop, right? Like, you don't just figure this out. Like, I don't have it figured out. The people who are super successful don't have it figured out. The only difference is they're in the process of figuring out things way ahead of where I'm at. And I'm in the process of figuring out things way ahead of where I was. But it's all because I eliminated that fear and I started. So I'm gonna give you guys a little homework for today, all right? If you guys are here, if you're watching the replay, I'm gonna give you a little homework that I want you to do. It's gonna be an easy way to take your first dive into mindset. I want you to write out 10 things you're grateful for. 10 things that you're grateful for, that you have in life right now. Because a lot of times when we think of mindset, it's, I have to change and I want all these things. And we're looking so forward to the future, we forget how good we have it. And that's something you can't lose. You always have to be grateful for what you have, right? Because none of this is guaranteed. Any success you accumulate, it can go away. And it will if you're not grateful for it, if you don't actively remind yourself of how grateful you are for where you came. So, write out 10 things you're grateful for. And then after that, that's key. I want you to write out 10 things you want in life. I'm not talking about material things necessarily. You can throw those in. But I mean 10 things you really want. True lasting happiness. A sense of purpose. People to remember you. A business that stands the test of time. A business that helps people. Things like that. What are things you really want? And get honest with yourself. Don't be generic. Don't shy away from it because you're afraid to write it on down. Like, put it on a piece of paper. What do you want out of life? When that's on a piece of paper staring back at you today, it's going to make it a little more real. And you're going to say to yourself, I am 25 years old. Why am I still waiting? Maybe you're looking at it and you're like, I'm 50 years old. Why am I still waiting? You see, it's out there for you. Put it on paper and then decide that today's the day you're going to start changing your mindset on what your life's like and what you're going to get out of life. You're going to overcome fear. You're going to be honest with yourself. You're going to unautomate the excuses you've been telling yourself. You're going to move from negativity to positivity and from want to gratitude, and you're going to start succeeding. That's it for today's podcast, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. We're pumping out 5 of these a week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in tomorrow's podcast.